Can I outspeed and one-shot him from this range? We're going to find out right now. YOLO. I outsped him on this last turn, so I should be able to outspeed him here again. He's not running max speed on Miraidon, he's running more bulk instead, but I'm going to see if I can just one-shot him here with a helping hand boost. I'll be mad if he goes for, like, detect, though. Please no detect. Or protect. Either of those. Aqua Jet doesn't work because of the terrain, you dummy. Perfect. He wastes his turn there too, that's nice. So if he does live, then can't do shit. I one-shot both of them. Holy shit. What is up, everybody? Back with some more Pokemon Scarlet and Violet Regulation H, VGC. Delphox is a really cool mon that actually makes really good use of Psychic Terrain, Psy Spam. Having a really solid speed stat of 104 allows to outspeed a lot of the stuff being played currently, and having that additional fire typing is really good offensively. Pretty much a faster version of Armor Rogue, so if you're looking for something that actually has a really good speed tier and actually hits really hard, and has a little bit more of a different, more offensive type of move pool, maybe you're going to be looking at Delphox, and that's kind of what this team we're going to be featuring today is around. Psy Spam with Delphox and a few other things on this team. You also got Sneasler kind of rising in popularity. This team also features Under Terrain with Psychic Seed and Burden, and a few other things on here. So, really cool team. This is a team by Raph. I do not have a pace for this team. This team only has a rental code. Actually, a team somebody actually gave me. They said they wanted me to feature this team, and they seen a few other people, like bigger content creators, feature the team. So I thought it was a pretty cool team. I actually built my own team around Psy Spam Delphox. It's been a few weeks, like almost a month now, but kind of towards the start of Regulation H, about a few weeks back, and didn't really go the best. I don't know if it was mainly because the team was bad or just because I wasn't executing it well enough, but I did try to build my own team with it on Showdown and kind of do some testing. It hits really hard, but I just feel like I didn't really have like the right pieces in place built around it that kind of supported enough, I think is what the problem was, and I kind of ended up scrapping the team and kind of moving on to other stuff. So I kind of seen this team, seen one that actually seems to have a lot of potential, so kind of wanted to feature for you guys. Gonna run through this team and then we're gonna hop to some games. So if you guys enjoy the videos, you guys know what to do. I'm gonna hop into this real quick. We're gonna go through some of these sets because there's a lot of really cool stuff on here. Got the Murkrow on this team, which I really don't care for Murkrow. I feel like just a mon that just really leaves a lot of momentum off the table just because you just don't really do much. The main thing you're going to be using this for is just setting up Tailwind. You got the Haze there. It's the main thing you have for Dondozo. It's kind of what it really is on this team for. Otherwise, you don't have much for Dondozo, I guess, apart from Meowscarada, but it's kind of that's what it's really there for. You also have there for stuff like Close Combat. You can actually get that like cleared away, the stat debuffs from that as well, which is kind of cool. A few other things. So overall, it's kind of more of your straightforward mon. You also have Sunny Day there to kind of go alongside the Como-O and Sun and the Delphox and the Sun if you really want to run it that way. You have the Choice Band and Meowscarada, which I think is another mon that's really underrated in the format. Really fast, it's really fucking hard. I think the only main problem with it is priority moves, which you shouldn't have to really worry about because you have terrain. So that's kind of a really good thing going for it. You also have the low kick there for stuff like Tyranitar and a few other things that gets hit super effective by it. Mainly King Gambit, which otherwise kind of walls this set. So, kind of cool. You have the star of this team, which is the Delphox with the Nasty Plot, Expanding Force, Flamethrower, and the Terra Psychic. Overall, it's a really straightforward set with a Life Orb. This thing, especially under Tailwind and in the Sun, hits really damn hard, though. We're going to see if actually Flamethrower is actually better than Heat Wave. Personally, I like to have at least Heat Wave on Delphox. I think it's a little bit better, especially if you're just going for like full out offense, but we'll see how it actually works. I'm assuming the reason why it doesn't have Heat Wave is because Nasty Plot's there, and also otherwise you kind of get walled by Wide Guard, because Expanding Force is also a spread move, so I'm assuming that's why it's the case, at least with this moveset. You have a non-attacking Indeedee on this team that's pretty much a full-on support, main to pretty much kind of to support the Delphox. That's the main thing it's going to be trying to help in the Como-O. You legit have nothing to attack on this thing, so it's kind of scary. I don't know how that's really going to play out. Right, you have to really try to play around that because it's just dead weight pretty much, especially if he gets taunted. So you got the Focus Sash there. You also have the Imprison Trick Room if you're going against that. Follow Me and his Helping Hand to spam, boost damage. Kind of passive, so I don't know. I don't really know about how it's going to really do in this match. It's mainly intercept terrain as well, so I don't know. We're going to see how it does. You got the Psychic Siege Sneasler with the Swords Dance. Just a really standard set with Terra Flying Acrobatics. And then you have the Terra Fire Iron Defense Body Press Como O as a more of a mixed attacker with the Flamethrower there to hit the stuff that you're not able to hit usually with Body Press. So, cool mod. We'll see how it actually does. I think Como O has potential. I think it just needs a team to really be built around it really, really well. See if it actually does anything on this team. Let's hop in some games and see how this team does. Alright, we're actually going against a Regulation G team. This is going to be a fucking pain in the ass to go against. Rillaboom, was it Dragonite, Calyrex Shadow, Scarlet, Incineroar, and Grimmsnarl. So, really, really tough team to go against. I mean, I have a decent matchup because I have, like, Meowscarada pairs really well onto my opponent's team, especially under Tailwind and stuff. And, like, if I keep my Psychic Terrain up, which is the main thing, I can do decent work into him, but I think my opponent just actually just brings, like, Calyrex and goes with screens with Grimmsnarl and kind of just tries to win that way. I think what I'm going to do here is I'm going to need Murkrow. Murkrow, Meowscarada, I'm going to bring Indeedee in the back. I don't know if I want to bring Sneasler here. It just gets kind of walled by the Scarlet, which he might bring here. But, like, apart from that, it ain't too bad into his team. I think I'm going to try to bring the Sneasler here. I'm not going to bring the Delphox, just mainly because it gets walled by so much on his team. I cannot really touch Dragonite, I can't touch Incineroar at all. Scarlet, if he's Flash Fire, I kind of get walled by him. I mean, Expanding Force will do a decent amount to him, but I probably just get one-shot in return by like a Shadow Claw or a Shadow Sneak does a shit ton of damage. It just leads Incineroar, Grimmsnarl, okay. He gets the Intimidate here too, which kinda sucks. But one thing I can actually do here is actually just switch into the Indeedee on this turn to prevent him from going for like priority moves. I think Haze, doesn't Haze get rid of screens too? Limited stats changes. I'm assuming, I'm thinking of Defog maybe. Maybe Defog's the one thing that gets rid of screens. I don't know, I'm going to Tailwind here, I think. I'm going to Tailwind, and then what I'm going to do here is I'm going to go switch the Meowscarada out into Indeedee here. Nice. I'm assuming he just throws screens. Yeah, if he goes for a Parting Shot, I don't know if it actually works. It might work on Murkrow because I'm not touching the ground. Goes for Spirit Break, that's fine. I do not care if he goes for Spirit Break at all. I could Haze too, but like that doesn't really do anything for me at all. It just boosts his own damage. So I think what I'm gonna do here is I'm just gonna Haze. I'm gonna Haze. I could Follow Me here too, but like it just doesn't do anything. Like the problem is now like the Murkrow just does nothing. Murkrow legit does nothing here. Like I got two mons on the field that are legit do nothing for me on this turn. I mean I could switch the Indeedee out again if I really wanted to here. Which I think I'm gonna try to do here. I'm going to the Sneasler. Murkrow's just one of those mons where like it just does nothing. Like you set up one move and it just sits there and takes up space on the field where you could be doing damage. You're actually doing something with the other few Pokemon on your team. Haze that literally does not matter. She doubles into the Sneasler. Here's more my opponent's gonna do. He's gonna double into the Sneasler every fucking time because He knows the Murkrow legit does nothing here. That's what he's going to end up doing. Murkrow legit does nothing on this on here. Like, I'll go for foul play here. I think Dire Claw is also pretty good, but like, he could go right into Calyrex here, so I think I'm going to go Dire Claw and Grimmsnarl instead. Fake. He misclicks. He misclicks Fake Out, so that's nice. Goes for Reflect. I mean, if I can get a status here, that also would be really nice. That's still a 2-hit KO, even behind the screen. Foul play literally does nothing. I think right now what I'm going to do is I'm actually just going to go for close combat into Incineroar. I think that's what I'm going to do. I could Haze on the next turn if I live. Now I'm going to close combat into Incineroar here. I mean, if he still has Calyrex and like Rillaboom in the back, I think he can still easily win the game. Calyrex kind of just comes in and sweeps my team, especially because the Indeedee doesn't actually attack anything. It just sits on the field and spams Helping Hand, so... He might actually be predicting this and going out into the... Oh, he actually was a Rillaboom. Okay, you still would have took a bunch of damage, so... I mean, I guess that's to maybe get rid of the terrain, so you can Fake Out on this next turn. Just close combat, that should get a KO. Okay, nice. Foul play does a solid amount of chip. Part of me actually just wants to switch the Sneasler out here, predicting like a Fake Out, and then go right back out into the Indeedee to get my own terrain back. He actually has Ceruledge in the back, so he never brought it. He never brought Calyrex. This is winnable, y'all. This is winnable. I just gotta play this late game to where I have to lock myself into Choice Banded Knockoff. That's what I gotta try to do here. This is winnable, though. I'm gonna foul play here. And I don't have Protect on this, so what I'm gonna do right now is I'm actually gonna go right into Indeedee here. I do not need Unburden, because I know his entire team. I outspeed his entire team anyways. So I don't really even need that much Tailwind in this match, because both my mons just outspeed his entire team. The Tailwind was there for the Calyrex mainly, so I can outspeed Calyrex, and I don't really need that here. Goes for Fake Out. It actually does work because I'm not touching terrain. So what I'm going to do here, he could switch out again into Grimmsnarl, that's fine. I'm just going to foul play the Ceruledge if I live. I don't even do nothing here. I'm a Helping Hand, I guess. I'll Helping Hand, I guess. If I somehow live this. I think the Indeedee just drops here, though, to a Bitter Blade. I actually live. I don't know how I tank that, but I do. Doesn't matter, though. I think I'm kind of forced to go into Meowscarada here. I'm gonna knock off. I don't know if I should go for like Terra Grass, so that way if he goes for Spirit Break, I can tank a Spirit Break here. I think that's what I'm gonna do though. I'm gonna lock myself in a knockoff, and then I'm gonna go. I don't know if I want to go Terra Grass though. I actually can't. I don't know if I can though. I'm gonna Terra Grass. I'm gonna Terra Grass. And I'm gonna go for knockoff here. And then I'm going to go for Follow Me, I think. Do I want to go for Follow Me here? I mean, I don't really have to Terra here if I really don't want to. I'm just scared he's Sash Ceruledge. If he's Focus Sash, then I'm kind of fucked. So I'm going to go for Knockoff here. I'm not going to Terra, and then I'm going to go for Follow Me. If he goes back into Rillaboom, that's fine. There's the Protect. So he has Swords Dance, Bitter Blade, Protect, and probably Shadow Sneak. If he wants to switch out too, that's fine. He can go right back into the Rillaboom. I maybe might take this. I don't. mean, this ain't too bad for me now, though, because I got both of my offensive mons both on the field. The worst case scenario is if he's Focus Sash Ledge. I think that's the way he wins here, if he's Sash Ledge, because otherwise I think it's a 2v1. It'll be Rillaboom versus both of my mons. I'm just going to knock off here, and I'm just going to go for Dire Claw. It comes down if he's Focus Sash Ledge or not to maybe for him to win the game. So withdraw, you're going to be catching a Dire Claw. Unless he has Shadow Sneak here, which he might be trying to do. He's going to try to switch terrain so he can Shadow Sneak me. No Shadow Sneak unless you're Sash. That doesn't even get the KO. Meowscarada, you're so fucking weak. What happened, bud? Wow. You are so... What the fuck happened? Like, I don't know. How do you live? I know he has a screen up and everything, but you're a Choice Bandit Dark Protein knockoff, and you let this thing live. I lose. There's no way I win now. I don't have Protect. I have to calc that. Like, somebody calc that, please, because I think that has to be, like, the lowest of rolls ever. That legit has to be the lowest of rolls. He's going to fake out here. I don't have Protect on this. Instead, I have Swords Dance, which I think is useless on this set. I don't know about you guys, but at least for me, like, playing the games with this team so far, I have not used Swords Dance once. I would rather much have Protect on this set, 100%. I think Swords Dance is kind of a wasted move on this build. I just lose here. He got greedy. He got greedy, okay. He probably has Shadow Sneak, though. Like, I have nothing to touch him anyways, so I don't know if it matters. I don't know if it matters, actually. I don't think Dire Claw actually gets the KO because he's part Ghost. Yeah, I don't think the Dire Claw... I surrender here. There's no way I win anyways. I mean, I guess if I go for Acrobatics... Maybe we'll see if Acrobatics kills. Wow, that does nothing. Never mind. Just got fucked by a Regulation G team, and they never even brought the Calyrex. Meowscarada, you legit let me down. I am so disappointed in you. Couldn't even fucking kill a Ledge. You were a weak piece of shit. Sad I had to lose to that garbage. He didn't even bring Calyrex. I thought I had a really good chance to win. What a way to lose. That is so sad. I'll see you guys in another match. Hopefully we can redeem ourselves, because this shit's fucking pathetic. Alright, we're in another match. My opponent has these Sylveons, Talonflame, Goldengo, Dragonite, Frigoraph, and Torkoal. This looks like a really good match for Psy Spam. It really does. Part of me just wants to lead like Delphox plus Indeedee here. This looks really, really good. I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to lead Delphox and Indeedee. If he brings the Frigoraph lead, I just go for Imprison. And then I just start spamming Drain or Spanning Force. Also, what I bring here, Sneasler would be pretty good into Sylveon. I need something for Goldengo. I think I bring the Meowscarada in the back, and then I'm gonna bring the Sneasler. I don't think Torkoal really does much for, or Torkoal, Colmo does much for me here, unfortunately. Same with Murkrow. Murkrow's just a waste. I mean, it would be decent to maybe match his Tailwind. I don't think I really need it this game. Like, he can get his Tailwind up, but, like, apart from that, like, I don't think there's really much on his team that one-shots me. I have Follow Me and everything, too, which really helps. This ain't too bad. If he's, like, a really fast Sylveon, he can maybe outspeed me here, though, but... Being that I have Terrain up, he has Gale Wings, he cannot touch me until he takes damage. Apart from going for, like, Tailwind here. So I think what I just do here is I just go for Expanding Force. I could Helping Hand here, too, I guess, which I think I might. I think I'm going to go for Helping Hand here onto the Delphox. I'm not going to Terra because it's a little too early on to waste a Terra. I think I might use that for Sneasler later in the game, or maybe something else. Going like Terra Fairy turn 1. Terra Water. If you have Terra Blast, I'm gonna be so mad. If I'm about to catch a Terra Blast to the face. Brave Bird, it doesn't work because of the terrain. Nice. Spanning Force, it almost just one-shots him. It almost just one-shots the Sylveon. That's crazy. Look at the damage output. Wow, that's crazy. He does have Terra Blast, though. What are the odds the first Sylveon I go against all night has a random Terra Blast Water waiting for me? That is the most random Terra I've ever seen on a Sylveon so far. They're usually all Terra Fire, and I see the Terra Poison and like a Terra Fairy, and that's all I usually see. I haven't seen Terra Water once up until now when I want to use the Delphox. That's unfortunate. And I guess I can maybe go into Sneasler. The good thing is he has no Tailwind though, so that's the one good thing I got going for me here. Dragonite here. I could just lock myself into Triple Axle here too, would be really good. Is he gonna go Terra Normal knowing I have Terrain? I don't even know. But like at the same time, I kind of want to get rid of the Sylveon because it's gonna be doing so much damage. So I'm gonna actually go Triple Axle here into the Sylveon, and then I'm just gonna follow me here. I think. Draw. Okay. Golden Go. Jimmy Neck the Great. Okay. That was really risky. I don't know, you would have almost caught a knockoff. That could have been really risky. I don't know if this is really going to even do that much damage, though. It's a 2-hit KO. Ice Spinner. The crit probably mattered there. And he got rid of the terrain off the field. Oh, that ain't good. That's kind of... I mean, I don't really need the terrain anymore anyways, I guess. Only apart from, like, the popping the Psychic Seed. But I don't think it's really crucial to me winning this match. I think the main issue is if he has, like, Terra Normal E-Speed. I think that's going to be the major problem. So I think what I kind of maybe want to do here is actually keep the Indeedee around. I'm just going to go Triple Axle again. I think he goes Terra Normal E-Speed here. Is it really worse me switching out here, though, and, like, maybe possibly sacking Sneasler off? I don't know if it is. I think I just follow me. I think I just follow me here. Oh, he's going to withdraw, okay. So here comes the Sylveon coming back in again. Just trying to sack the Sylveon off, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, that or he's choice banded Dragonite. He could also be that. He just wants to lock himself into E-Speed instead. I think what I'm forced to do here is I'm just going to go Triple Axle onto Sylveon. I gotta hope that he just doesn't lock himself into E-Speed. I don't really want the Sneasler coming in and getting one-shotted. That's kind of the main problem. I think I kind of have to go into Sneasler, though, because if he locks himself into E-Speed, it'd be a bit of a problem. I just don't have Protect on any of these mons either. If I had Protect on this Meowscarada, that'd be great, but I don't have Protect. I'm going to go into the Sneasler here. I think what he's going to do is go for Terra Normal E-Speed and try to lock himself into that if he's choice banded. I think that's what he is. If I somehow live here, there's the E-Speed. I live, he's not Terra Normal though. I forgot he actually wasted his Terra. I keep saying Terra Normal, but he already has Terra Water. I forgot that he Terra'd. But now that he's choice banded, I'm pretty sure that's banded damage for sure. Like I can just switch out right here, switch out the Meowscarada. Go right into Indeedee here, and then what I'm gonna do here is just go for a Dire Claw. Speed, nice. Perfect. If he surrenders on this next turn, we know he was Choice Bandit, because I'm pretty sure that's bandit damage. Nice helping hand here. Dire Claw, I think he just surrenders. Yeah, he's Choice, okay. So I played that pretty damn good. I kept saying Terra Normal too, but there's probably going to be somebody in the comments, oh, he already used his Terra, man. Why do you keep saying Terra Normal? I mean, same thing, E-Speed. He was gonna lock himself into E-Speed. That's what ended up happening, so. I made the good play, he just never went Terra Normal, so there we go. Not bad. We redeemed ourselves. Still a really tough game, though. Few things would have went a little bit differently there. I think we still would have lost. Kind of sucks that the Delphox dropped so damn early, but it did a shit ton of damage before it left. So that was kind of cool. I'll see you guys in another match. Alright, we're going against like a Regulation F team. My opponent has the Lucario, Iron Thorns, Iron Moth, Iron Jugulis, Dragonite, and Tinkaton. My opponent's really weak to... He has like a bunch of fighting weaknesses. 3 weaknesses to ground, 4 weaknesses to ground. I don't think I have any ground coverage on this team though, unfortunately. What else do I want to bring here? Part of me wants to actually kind of bring Tailwind. I think what I do here is I just bring Delphox. I bring Delphox, Indeedee. I actually don't know if I want to deal with Delphox. I might just bring it in the back. I think I might just lead Indeedee. Meowscarada here doesn't look too bad. Because I have Triple Axle that hits a lot of stuff on his team, plus Knockoff. Hits a bunch of stuff for a solid damage. Bring the Delphox in the back. I don't know if I want to bring Como-O here or if I want to bring Sneasler. I'm going to bring Sneasler. I think it's a little bit better here. You guys are liking the videos, leave a like, subscribe, share the video, really appreciate it. Really helps out the channel. Got another one of my teams on the way that I'm going to try to slowly start building in game here pretty soon. It's kind of in the final testing stages before I bring it in game. Got a bunch more stuff on the way you guys not want to miss. So let's lead with this. We get the terrain up so he's not able to spam Fake Out or E-Speed, so that's pretty nice. This ain't too bad for me, actually. I just follow me here. Like, I'll go for follow me, and I'm just gonna triple axe. Like, if he goes Terra Normal, that's fine. Like, I don't know what you really want to do to me here. That's not multi-scale. That's for sure. You got 2-shotted. Goodbye. That's huge. Yeah. Unfortunately, I think what I have to do is just go for follow me here. Like, I don't really have anything to really switch into this, though. I'm going to try to go into Sneasler. I don't know if it really lived, though, because, like, the Meowscarada still has a lot of use. I just have to change my move because I'm locked into it with Band. Worst case here is if he goes for, like, Rock Slide. Skitter Smack. He actually is running Skitter Smack on his Tinkaton. Okay, there's the Rock Slide. I actually live, though. That's nice. I'm just gonna go for follow me here. Follow me again and just go for close combat onto the Torrens. I don't know what his last mon is. If it was Jugless, I think he would have already went into Iron Jugless, so... I'm not 100% sure. It might be a Lucario. One-shotted. Goodbye. Get out of here. Get wrecked. Clutch dodge. Huge clutch dodge. She has Iron Moth. Okay, that's a problem, actually, because I can't really touch Iron Moth. I think what I do here is I just go for a Helping Hand, and then I just go for close combat into the Tinkaton to see how much damage it actually does. And just go out with a bang here, because I think I'm pretty much dead. I can't touch Iron Moth or whatever. I actually one-shot the Tinkaton, that's crazy. I didn't think I was going to one-shot him. Okay, I'll take the free KO. Probably dead here, though. I live! I live! I'm just gonna Helping Hand again, then. We'll Helping Hand one more time, and I'll Acrobatics here. I could tear in Flying Acrobatics. I don't know if it's really worth, though. I'm just gonna go for regular Acrobatics. I think I just want to save my Terra for something else. Or it just straight up one-shots him. Holy shit, Sneasler. Wants to be the star of the show, holy fuck. It's a 4-0 pretty much. Get wrecked. Absolutely fucking destroyed. Really quick match, too. I didn't think this match was gonna go this fast. I wanted the Delphox to put in some work, but like I didn't really even get a chance to use it much because just kind of had a bad lead there, and like the Meowscarada there at least had to switch, and like I went to Sneasler. I was hoping to use it maybe later in the game, but it didn't really go down to that. So I'll see you guys in one last match. All right, we're here with the match. My opponent is running a Regulation G team, so this is going to be the biggest test for this team so far, I think. I don't know how the fuck I'm going to win this, but I'm going to try to. My opponent has the Iron Hands, the Miraidon, Chien-Pao, Ogerpon, Fire, Urshifu, probably Water, and then Ursaluna. Part of me wants Tailwind, but like the Murkrow just does nothing for me here. Like it can bring the Murkrow for Tailwind, but like after that, like what does it do? It literally does nothing else. I just don't want to bring it and have it sit on the field doing nothing all game. Like that's the problem I'm going to have. What I'm gonna do here. I think what I do is I bring in Didi. I don't know if I want to lead in Didi though. I'm gonna lead Como-O, Sneasler, and Didi in the back, and then I'm gonna bring the Delphox in the back. I think that's what I'm gonna try to do. If I can get set up with the Como-O, like setting up some body press would be really good here. It just kind of comes down to like eating like an Electro Shift from the Miraidon. Like I ain't gonna want to eat that shit. It's the main issue. I gotta have to try to get a chance to set up. This ain't too bad. This is not bad at all, so... I can get rid of his terrain here, and I can also just go right into a Deity here, which would be really nice. If he goes for Fake Out, that's really good. I won't have to worry about that. I'm just going to Iron Defense here. I'm going to Iron Defense, and I'm going to go right into the Indeedee. He might just be going like Terra Electric Volt Switch too, which would be probably like the worst thing here. Because if he Volt Switches out, he can just get his terrain back up. Fairy. Do you have Terra Blast? Oh, he actually probably has Terra Blast. He has Dazzling Gleam, maybe. Oh, there's the... I'm dead. I am dead. Wow. If I knew he had Terra Fairy, I would have went Fire Terra turn 1. I didn't think he was going to go after the Como-O, though, because it literally does nothing to him. Como-O literally does nothing back to him at all, unless I set up. Unless he was scared of, like, Clangorous Soul. But even then, like, you're a fucking Miraidon. Like, you have so much shit you can do to me back. Like, it's not even that bad. I go Delphox here again. I want an Expanding Force, but I can't because he has Chien-Pao, which is probably also Sash. I'm gonna follow me here, though. I'm hoping he goes for Sucker Punch. That'd be really nice. If he's really that stupid, that'd be really good. He does, though. He actually does. He's going for Sucker Punch under Psychic Terrain. He's not even Sash. Oh, that's perfect. We're back in the match. We're back in the game. Power Gem. He actually has Power Gem for the Delphox. It does nothing. Oh, that's perfect. What I do on this next turn is I go Terra Psychic, I think. And I just try to throw out the heftiest of Expanding Forces ever. And he's Water or Shifu. Oh, that's perfect. Here we go, y'all. Here's the chance the Delphox has. This is where I needed to shine right here. I don't think I actually outspeed Miraidon. Actually, maybe I could. I outspit this last turn. I actually maybe outspeed him. Here's the moment of truth, y'all. If I go for a Helping Hand here onto the Delphox, do I one-shot a Miraidon from full? Can I outspeed and one-shot him from this range? We're going to find out right, y'all. Right now. YOLO. I outsped him on this last turn, so I should be able to outspeed him here again. He's not running max speed on Miraidon, he's running more bulk instead, but I'm gonna see if I can just one-shot him here with a Helping Hand boost. I'll be mad if he goes for, like, Detect, though. Please no Detect. Or Protect. Either of those. Aqua Jet doesn't work! Because of the terrain, you dummy. Perfect. He wastes his turn there, too. That's nice. So if he does live, then can't do shit. I one-shot both of them! I one-shot both of them. Holy shit. My opponent's pissed. I bet he is just really, really mad. He's like, I'm using a Regulation G team, and I'm over here getting my ass kicked by a damn Delphox? The Fox says. That's what the Fox says. I just go for a Expanding Force again, a Helping Hand here. I think that's game. Wow, this worked out so well. You could not have asked for this match to actually work better in my favor. That turn 1 was really rough losing the Como-O there. It really was, but in the end, it didn't really matter, just mainly because I was able to use the Terra that I would have used on the Como-O on the Delphox, just to kind of clean up and win the game that way, so really nice. Chien-Pao there also having no Sash was really good. What a match. Bro got 3-0'd. His little Regulation G team with Miraidon and all this other broken shit got fucking wrecked by little old Delphox. What a match. If you guys didn't somehow enjoy that, like, if you enjoyed that, leave a like. Leave a like for the Fox. That was great. That was what everybody was probably here for. Let's talk a little bit more about this team. Alright, as for this team, I do think it's actually a really solid team. The main thing with this team that I really just don't care for, though, is it lacks Protect. I think that's one of the main things this team really does not like. And being that your main offensive threats, only one of them is carrying Protect, there's a lot of awkward situations with this team where you're going to want to try to either play Terrain Wars with like a Rillaboom or a few other things, like I went against a Miraidon and that type of thing with Electric Terrain. Not as common, but it's still a thing. Even with like Pincurchin once in a great while. But like the Terrain Wars, if you're going to want to be switching something out, you want to have Protect on some stuff to try to get a free switch or like nullify some damage on a few turns. This team doesn't really have that very much. You have Protect on the Delphox and the Como O and stuff, but apart from that, I think the one thing I would maybe change would get rid of the Sword Stance on the Sneasler for Protect. I understand why Sword Stance is there, because if you can get a Sword Stance up, especially with Unburden, like you can just freely sweep somebody late game, it's just really that good. But like having the chance to actually do that, which I never had once with this team, even in my testing matches, I would just rather have Protect. I had way more times in my games where I wanted Protect on the Sneasler than actually having Sword Stance and using that to do anything. That was just the main thing. Another issue on this team is the Indeedee. I feel like the Indeedee is also really passive. Without having an attacking move, you're also taunt bait. There was one of my testing matches I went against it was a non-Prankster taunted Mon, but I think it was Taunt Talonflame, and the guy just shut me down like the entire game. The only thing that the Indeedee was able to really do was just set the terrain. Apart from that, it was literally useless the entire game. I either had to switch it out or just throw it on the field and let it struggle. Like, that's all it really did. So, if you guys are going against non-Prankster boosted taunt, the Indeedee just gets shut down really bad by it. So, that's one thing you do have to look out for. It's also really passive, so like in your later games, if your opponents just attack everything else on your team and leave the Indeedee as your last mon, you just instantly lose. So that's something you kind of got to be aware of as well. And then the other thing is Murkrow. I think Murkrow on this team sucks. I understand why it's on this team. It's mainly there for Dondozo and some of your other matchups. That there's a lot of like really spammy setup teams that like just set up really fast and try to sweep that way, like hyper offensive teams like that. You can kind of shut down. It's for that as well. But like I feel like Murkrow is just one of those mods that like at least personally for this regulation, like I just don't like. It's just way too passive and just doesn't do anything. Once you set up Tailwind or once you set up Tailwind in Sunny Day, like it literally just sits on the field and does nothing. It's dead weight. That's the problem with Murkrow. It clicks one button and after that it literally does nothing. That's the main issue I had with it on this team, which I have on like almost every team I've used it on recently. I do not think Murkrow's that good. The Murkrow hype, at least for me, is awful. I do not like it at all. I don't know why everybody likes Murkrow so much. I really think it's way overhyped. I really do. I don't think it's good at all. Unless you're using it for like some other type of stuff that maybe you can try to use it for. I know it gets a few other moves that are like more supportive to maybe help your team out, but like apart from that, like Foul Play just doesn't do enough damage at all to really justify even having it sitting on the field. And like every time you have it on the field, they just double target down whatever's alongside it and they just win that way. If anybody has at least one brain cell, because they know the Murkrow does nothing. So, apart from that, really solid team though. The main upside to this team is the Meowscarada fits really well on this team. I like the Meowscarada. Sneasler is really, really good right now. It's really good on this team, especially under terrain with the Psychic Seed on Bird and stuff. And then you have the Delphox, which hits like an absolute truck. This thing hits so damn hard. Even resisted hits, like you're 2-hit KOing a lot of shit that's even resisted with Expanding Force. And that's not even like a Terra Psychic boost. You go full on like Terra Psychic boost, plus Expanding Force under terrain alongside a Helping Hand boost, and like everything just falls over and dies. If it's not immune or resisted, it's gone. I think Delphox is really underrated. You just have to have a really good team built around it, and that's the main thing you need. So overall, I think it's probably the best team I've seen with this so far, with like Psyspam, Delphox. Like I said, I tried building around it a while back, a few weeks back, and it went okay, but like I feel like I didn't really build the best team around it. Maybe that was the problem, but I know it's kind of difficult to build around too when there's a lot of things you kind of need to make it work. It kind of limits your team building options in some aspects. So I don't know. If you guys want to use a team rental in the corner, this team doesn't have a paste. But if you guys want to use it in game, feel free to. Let me know how you guys do. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Leave a like, subscribe, share the video. I'm going to get out of here. Peace out, everybody. Thanks for watching.